from 035. He goes by the name of M.L.U. My goodness, I am so scared of this guy, guys. I just hope he doesn't embarrass me, Mara. M.L.U, please don't embarrass me if you're seeing this. Please don't do it. Like, please don't embarrass me. But sure, so we got M.L.U today. I'm really, really excited. It's the next day.
Yo, what's up, girl?
Hey!
Yo,
Hey! How
I'm
you doing?
good. Oh my god. Hey,
I knew you were
hey
gonna
guys.
do it. I
This
knew
is
you were gonna do
M.L.U.
it.
and you guys do not know me yet. No.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh yes.
I hope that was. I
Yes, that is
hope, I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope that
personality.
was good enough.
That was okay, man. That's just you. That's you every
No,
day, all day.
you
Everyone
know,
knows
you
that.
know, I'm
So,
so tame these days. If you understand, like I'm just, you know,
oh, you
like
keep
I
it
don't like
to
to say a lot.
yourself.
Yeah,
You keep.
you know. Yeah,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
serious. Like, I've
Oh.
just gotten to that place where I just fear saying a lot. I don't know why. You know me, girl. Like, you know me, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure
I'm
you
just so
said that.
chilled. You probably like you be amazed. You be like, "Lou, something wrong with you? You depressed? You okay, boy?" Like if you probably see me, because I'll just be like, "Yo, what's up? You good?" Like, I don't know.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You saying all of this.
No,
I'm still
it's because like
26,
I know
so I
you,
don't. Believe
and me and you have a cool
that.
relationship. So like I'm just gonna be myself. I don't know. Gucci, Yazzie, a lot of people have just disappointed me. So like I feel like, I'm
Oh,
such an
tell me.
open book to people, you know? So I've gotten to the
Mm,
point where like I've realized that people like they might just look at you and treat you a certain way because of the way you are. But then, you turn your back and
yeah,
people are
yeah.
just like,
Like that. Like what the fuck? Like, like
So
who is he?
I pick what things up
Oh
again.
yeah.
Fine. You know?
Well,
you, you know what it is.
so yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue. If you didn't
What's
know,
up?
now you know.
Hello everybody.
Oh my goodness. You excited? I'm so excited. Like I was
You
not nervous for this one because I'm
Uh-huh.
like, hey, it's Blue.
Yeah, well,
Like I
I mean,
can't be
I
nervous.
got nervous like 5 minutes prior to, the interview. I was just like, what? Oh my God. Like, whew, what if you know,
You won't do anything. Unga Susie, man. Don't be weird, right?
what's wrong with
Don't be
that?
weird.
It's
Okay,
you
before
guys won't smell it anyway. Like,
I
unless, some
but we can
5G
hear it
shit.
though.
Yeah, all right. Okay, okay, okay. No, no farting.
All right,
Yeah.
before we start, I don't know how to use this
Uh-huh.
live thing. So yes, yes, yes. Okay. So if you wanna ask a question, I don't know. I really don't know right now. It's kind of weird because I'm touching the screen. Wow. So everyone on the screen, there's like an airplane or like a triangle. That's like whatever that thing is. Send us this live to your friends and you can post questions on the question whatever thingy that's somewhere down there. But then me and Blue are already gonna start. I have my own questions. At the end, everyone else will ask their questions and you can just talk as much as you want. I'll give you
Me?
that platform. So
Yeah.
Blue, question number
Okay.
one.
What's up?
Question number one. What made you decide to pursue into this whole career thing? Like what pushed you to do all
Well,
of this?
ever since I was like a young Lou, you know, I've always just been,
Yeah.
that energetic kid. Not like in a way where I'm trapping on soup, like, I had my mom saying, yo, don't do this. Okay, I behaved, but I was just all over the place. And it so happened to Guti, I liked
Yeah.
the idea of performing, because of the influences of
Mm.
Michael Jackson. So I'll just, do some shit like hold my crutch. Like I'd be like, yeah, who's bad? Who's bad? Yeah.
Yeah.
So should see like when I was in grade R, in La Ricardia Primary School, shout out. Um, there was this concert that they had, and I was in grade art. Abang. This this other teacher saw me
Eh,
like, and she was like, "Hey, this boy, I should put him on stage. You know, maybe he might win the prize." And I went on stage with these huge ass glasses, and I started dancing. Everybody was like, "What?" You know. And that was my first actually like my first actual experience on stage. It was like so dope. It was so refreshing. I was just like, whoa, okay. Like everybody's liking what I'm doing. So I just did anything. Yeah. I was like,
fun.
yeah, let's go. I just get
So basically, you like the attention at a
yeah, it
very
was like
young
I was
age.
just a people's person. Ngisemncane. Like my mom used to tell me, would say, I never was scared of anyone. Like anyone would come through and be like, "What's the fun?" I'll just go. I'll just go and be like, you know. So
And that doesn't work this year. That
uh,
doesn't work nowadays.
and now I'm
No,
still
we
cool.
don't do
I'm
that.
still
We don't
I'm
let
still
your
cool with
kids walk
everybody.
around. So if a weird person to say, hey, what's up with a fan? Goes on there. There you
It
are.
depends. Maybe if it was a cool girl, you know, stranger, I'd be like, yeah, what's up? If it was a dude, of course, like, bro, Mo, I got a beard. What's up with you?
Well,
Like, you know, do I know you?
okay.
Yeah,
Okay, so like having that in mind, what kind of artist would you classify yourself as? Would you already mention putting you into the whole Michael
yeah.
Jackson thing? So where now?
Okay,
Ooh, what kind of
let
artist
me
are
try
you?
get things clear with a lot of people.
Yes, please. Oh, sorry, sorry,
No problem.
sorry.
I was
Okay,
just
yeah.
waiting for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so me now, I was inspired by MJ. Michael Jackson was the guy. I still feel like he's the guy. You know, like on the top. Like so, when you talk about Usher, you talk about Chris Brown, you talk about Abo Trey Songs or Abo who you know
Hey,
whoever is in that field. For
Lavo,
me,
hey,
they're my competition.
hey.
You know, listen, as much as much as much as probably like let's say as much as I look at them because they're the guys who are in the game right now doing the things. Like I'll send a shout out because like if something's dope, something is dope. I'm not that person who hates, but when I look at it and I'm like I could do better. You know, like I feel like sometimes more they neglect the arts because they're already so big and like they just trying different things. You're
Mm,
born good to like, you know, like I mean, that's why I keep saying my standard is Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson never let his guard down. Everything he did was to the fullest, like in J. As much as maybe people might
yeah,
look at his lifestyle and be like, okay, there's a whole lot of drama happening, but when it came to the art, you couldn't deny him. You couldn't. You were just like, I
not at all.
okay,
Not at all.
yeah.
I
So
he's the
basically, man,
king,
I
right?
just feel like I've got so much to
Oh,
offer when it comes to R&B artists, pop artists, you know, because I feel like there is a
yeah.
an untapped, you know, like something that I can actually bring to the game that people might be like, whoa, okay. It's just that in Trape, I haven't got the platform as yet to actually just express myself in that way. So yeah,
Yeah, and you'll get there. As time progresses, you'll
yeah,
get there.
yeah.
That what it's
God
for.
willingly.
So now, yeah, so you already answered the next question about who influenced you, who you look up to, which
Uh
is
huh.
Michael Jackson. Is there anyone else besides
Well,
Michael Jackson?
obviously,
Or is it
really,
just him?
you know, I look at guys like Chris Brown or Usher. You know, they're the guys who basically I look up to. And I mean, I can't deny it and be like, you know, I don't like Chris Brown or I don't like because you might find elements that you're like, M.L.U. So that's why I don't even mind people saying Guti. Oh, Chris Brown, I say SA.
Yeah, so you're
I'm just
okay
like,
with
ah, it's
like,
whatever, you know,
because I'm
because
a
people,
African guy. But
no,
also
because some
say,
people might listen to my
okay,
music and they're like,
yeah,
you sound like Chris Brown. Why? Because the first thing that you get in your mind when you listen to a boy singing, Chris Brown, you know, because he's at the
it's
top.
Chris Brown.
So Nami, one day, a lot of
Yeah,
people, if I get the opportunity, God willingly, to be up there and people be like, yo, Umlu's doing the things, little kids will be like, yeah, man, I want to do this thing as well. And they're going to be like, yeah, you want to be like an M.L.U. you know. So I mean, I kind of understand. I'm real with it. I'm real with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you
cool
know.
with it. It's okay. I mean, from the video, we
Yeah.
tend to copy things, and it's okay.
Uh huh.
Yeah. Anyway, so who would you like to be signed under? Actually, who would you like to be
Would I
signed?
like
That's
to be
another
signed?
question. So,
Yo, girl. I mean, if anyone came with the with a good deal, honestly, why not? Like, I mean,
okay.
like you look at the like right now as M.L.U. The only thing I can do is put my music out there, you know, and I can't get
Yeah.
to the platforms that I want to get to unless I've got a whole lot of money that I'm pushing into the music, you know. Labels have that. So
Yeah.
I can use a label as a stepping stone. If maybe they give me 3 years or 2 years or
Mm,
2 albums or how many albums, let me do that, you know? And then after that, I've got the support and I've got the fan base to actually now start off and do whatever I do, you know? Just
your
like
own
artists, you
thing.
see, yeah.
Okay. So you won't be touched. No, you won't be touched if they like all the songs that you made under this certain label
I'm pretty
is theirs. Will
I'm
you be
pretty
like, ah, no,
confident
it's
in my
fine?
ability of making songs. Like so if there are songs if there are songs that are dope, I can make other songs. Like, come on. I love making songs.
It's okay. You
You
can
know,
have
but
it.
okay, Vale, it would be sad. It would be sad. Honestly, it would be sad. Like, okay, like they own my music. I can take my hands. But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
Futi, you know, I
Okay.
could end up buying my music back one day. You know. Yeah, you can.
You never know. Let's just
Yeah, so
see.
it's a sad situation
Yeah.
because I'm, you know, you just backed up in a wall. There's nothing you could do. Yeah, I took my hand.
You're trying to make it big. You want
Yes,
everyone to hear what you have
exactly.
to say. So you just have to. But I get
Yeah.
where you're going with this. Okay, so like average day in the shoes of M.L.U. Well, how is it
Yo,
like on an average day being M.L.U.?
yo, girl, I think I'm a boring guy. Maybe that's why, like, jeez, like, I don't know. Well, okay.
What?
Let me just say my lifestyle. Okay, basically, you talk about my lifestyle, right? Like, what do I do on an average day?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, in an average day, like
if it's not chilling with my friends, I'm at home. I'm a family person. I like chilling with my family. My family cool. I'm good with all my siblings. We good. But then other than that, I like being out with
mm.
my friends, just chilling, having a vibe. Girl, you know me. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I
I want
I ain't even gonna
that.
say much. Like that's just me. And DJ, I'm just usually in the studio just trying to make some music. That's pretty much it. Like, yeah.
This is like a side tip. It's like a side tip to know Lou. If a lot of okay, I don't know if some people on this live have chilled with Lou, but Lou is the type of friend who will disappear. Number one. Number two, Lou is the type of friend when we're all chilling and you can see Gucci, nah, man, it's getting a little bit boring. He will start singing or start rapping, and then somehow the energy just goes bloop. And I'm like, leave this guy, keep this guy.
Yo,
Okay,
I ain't about
we recognize
I
when it's
know.
fun, by the way. So yeah,
I ain't
Lou's a
about
good
that boring
friend.
life. I'm sorry. I just yo, man.
Hey, oh, and the ladies, don't take Lou in there if you want to go see your girlfriend. Your girlfriend's going to be laughing all day at Lou's joke, not at yours. So don't take Lou to see your
Why?
girl. Don't do that. Anyway,
Why?
moving.
Oh
Hey,
my god! You are so mean. No, you
am
are
I
right.
lying?
No,
Am I
I
lying?
respect people's girlfriends, yo. Like I do.
You
Like I respect
do. You do.
people with like you see, okay, with me, if like you a girl and you got a man, girl, if you gonna
Yeah, you
start some
respect
shit with
it.
me, I'm gonna be like, yo, girl, like, especially, yo, like, I'm serious, like, come on, like, yo, I wouldn't like somebody doing that to me, you know, like, imagine I had a girlfriend and some nigga, you know, if that girl is out there with that nigga, that girl trash, yo, you know, so I'm
Okay, let
I
us
know, like,
move.
I
Okay,
guys,
no,
no,
Mlu's not the
I
first.
respect
He's
girl.
not the
I
first.
respect.
I go with it. Let's go to the next question. I'm so sorry for going off script.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Besides the music, what else are you busy
Besides
with?
music,
Like besides music, Opingan, what is
well,
Opi doing?
basically,
Yeah.
just like, okay, right now, I'm still at home working on like the album because right now I'm still just at home. I'm not studying. I'm not working or anything. So,
Mm.
what I can say I'm busy with is the album. Plus, I'm kind of dancing, and I'm actually shooting a video. For one of the tracks on the,
Ooh.
I had a bit of snippets out, but like, you know, this whole this
Girl, no,
whole
we saw it on
coronavirus
Instagram.
thing didn't bother my flow.
It's getting out of control and it's annoying.
Like
But yeah, okay. So imagine, Lou, when you're just focused on the music and you're not busy with anything else, doesn't that get to you mentally though? Are you
if
okay,
I'm what?
like mentally,
Sorry,
like if you just focus on the music? I'm sorry. If you focus on the music and you're not working, you're not busy with anything else, doesn't
it
that
does.
mentally get to you? So are you always
It
occupied
does.
with the
Like
music?
honestly, like I feel like there are a whole lot of stresses people go through in life. I'm not gonna go into and
Mm,
be that person to be out here talking about my problems. Everybody got problems. I don't want people to feel sorry for me, or I don't want to be that person feeling sorry for someone, because I feel sorry for a lot of people. You might look at things on social media and be like, that person good. You never know. You know, so yeah, of
yeah,
course, I
yeah.
go through my own stresses, but me now, what I can say is I try to not put myself in that place. I do not like bad vibes. I don't like being in a place where I
Mm.
keep beating myself up and stuff. So what I told myself is that I want to take my emotions. That's why, like, I just want to take everything and just put it on, the music. So basically, that's pretty much what.
No,
Yeah.
that is good for you, my brother. You got you. Okay. So, what is your favorite part about this line of work, and what is your least favorite part about this whole thing?
About the music.
I hate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. The connection sucks. I think it's me.
You
I
think it's
think it
you?
is.
Okay. I don't know. My favorite part is basically just being in studio creating music. Like it's so nice when you've just created something and you're listening to it and it's just dope. You know, it's just like wow. Okay, I
Mhm.
did that. Like it's so cool. And like my
Yeah.
least favorite part about it is the negative feeling you have. Like sometimes I just get so scared to just release music because I doubt myself. So I don't like,
We all have that phase. Yeah.
yeah, like, yeah. I guess it's just a character thing, you know, when it comes to music.
No, we all go through all of because that's like one of my reasons why I haven't posted on YouTube for a long time because I keep doubting and I just say, okay,
Uh,
Klima, go to sleep. No, I'm
and
not gonna
another
post.
thing,
This is
and another thing I don't like is the fact that if I'm making a song and an emotional song, I just feel like when people listen to it, they get the picture of Gutim Champe. Oh, this is about me, you know, like. Yo, okay, I'm making music, right? If I'm gonna be honest on my music, let me make the
yeah.
music. Don't now wanna take that and be like, oh, this nigga going through some shit. Or maybe you be like, oh, that is so whatever. Like, just listen to the music. If the music's good, the music's good. Very people write music because of their emotions. So, yeah,
Mm.
but not much people do that. But like, hey, most of the time, like I get those vibes.
You get so emotional, and I know I want that. It's because I personally feel like it's because you know a lot of people. So if you're gonna say something, it, some people might feel it's to them, but hey, man, if the shoe fits,
If they feel guilty,
it fits.
then okay.
So Then okay, there's
Ah,
not a problem. All right, tell me about your favorite performance besides the Ricordia in grade R. What other is your favorite performance? Like I've seen you perform so
yo,
many times, so I don't
yo,
know.
I really don't know, but like all of them are just so special. But okay, I can say my favorite performance. It wasn't actually me singing or like doing my own thing. It was like grade four concert where I had to do like a Michael Jackson dance. That was special because like they actually made one more day to extend the concert because of my performance. Like everyone kept the word spread so
What?
much around Richards Bay. It's crazy. Like my dad has never been to any of my performances. Hopefully one day he gets like that thing. It's okay, Yazin, I'm gonna go to my son's performances. I'd appreciate it. But he heard the word at work. He was like, "Hey, there's this boy at this school, this concert. He just does the Michael Jackson thing. You swear it was Michael Jackson. He's just amazing." And my dad's like, "Oh, that's my son." They're like, "Nigga, you lying." So it was cool. Like honestly, I won't lie. It was dope.
Oh my
Like it
gosh,
was dope.
that is crazy. That
It was
is
very dope.
crazy. I would
Hey, I
like to see
wish
that
I
video.
had it. Like I was trying so much to get it, but hey, you know, I couldn't get it. Yeah.
So now you're out here performing. We always see you perform at John Ross because we understand that you have like an awesome connection with
Yeah.
Little King,
Yeah.
you know. So you always out there in John Ross. But then there's these two guys you're always dancing with. Who are these
All
guys that
these
you always
guys,
dance
it's
with?
Bonga Nipo and oh man, why am I forgetting the names? It's Bonga Nipo and ooh, damn. It's
What?
just that no, I
You
recently
are
met these
evil.
boys, you know. So that's why I'm just getting their names
Oh,
confused and I forget a lot. Like I forget people's names. So like, okay, I am a bad person. Okay, like forgive me. But yeah, these kids
let's
are
establish that.
basically, they say they
You're
looked
bad.
up to us back in the day when we used to dance and they love dancing. So, like, I always love the element of dancing in my art. So I was just like, hey, I want to bring them in,
Yeah,
like, bring them on board and not actually take away what they do because they love doing it. But at the same time, just
yeah.
do it around me as well. Like, kind of,
Dance with their
yeah, like, I
idols.
mean,
Dance with their
just
idols. Is it?
yeah. Well, I mean,
Ooh.
I always feel like the talent is out there, and if I had the opportunity to just bring people out there, I'm gonna do it. Like, I want to do it, you know.
I mean, this is what I'm doing, and I've been saying this. 035 got so much
Girl,
talent, and I want to show it to the world, but a lot of us are
you
sleeping on
know.
each other. Yeah.
And buena
Moving on.
jalo. Ah, buena, girl, buena.
What?
Abagiyeke. Yabo siya buena. Ah, buena. My heart is big for you. My
Nah.
heart is big for you. Yabo.
Yeah, but excuse me, we interviewing you, we're not
Okay, okay.
interviewing me,
I'm
okay?
trying to keep.
So tell
I'm
me
gonna
about
try.
emotions. I get so
You want to know about
emotional. Excuse
emotions?
me?
Okay.
Yeah, I want to know the new album that's dropping on the
Yeah,
29th of April on your
yeah.
birthday,
29th
right?
of April. Save the date.
Birthday.
Uh,
Baby, everyone.
Emotions is something close to my heart. It's basically me in my feelings. Basically, just a roller coaster of what I was going through in my past relationships and all the emotions I felt. You know, so
Yeah.
hence I'm not trying to say Uguti Mina. I've never had my seasons of being a lame boyfriend or but I'm just talking about what
Yeah.
I had to go through, and all the difficult things and actually talking about, yeah, like maybe like get a connection with people that maybe you've went through that before, and you be like, okay, this is how you dealt with it
Mm,
or this is how you felt. Boys do get emotional too.
yeah.
What's in me now? I get a lot. I'm a very emotional person. I let my emotions get the best of me because like I wear my heart on my sleeve most of the time. So I feel like it's so much easier for me to write about things, because some boys might not say things because they think what's it socially they'll look like idiots. I'm not afraid to
Yeah.
say
Yeah.
things. If Minanje, I feel like I need to say something. Umuntu engangibuka ukuthi I'm losing his feelings. I don't care what you think. At the end of the day, I went through what I went through, and this is how I deal with it. So, yeah, and I got to the point where I was like, Yazin, okay, fine. I'm not gonna write things on social media about my feelings. I stopped that, and I stopped venting out and talking to
Okay.
people and be like, yo, yes, I'm going through something like and this and that, because I found out at the end of the day, people most of the time don't give the advice that you actually need at that time. They might tell you, Gucci, yo, bro, just do this, and you might get the wrong idea. And when you end up doing things that's actually going to
Yeah.
jeopardize your relationship or that is something that you're going through. So I was just like, hey man, let me just take my
Yeah.
feelings, put them on my music, and move on.
Exactly. We move, but then you have a direction
You
and you
know?
know where you're moving to. So it's not just that you move and you don't
Yeah.
know where you're moving to. So which track is your favorite one on the album?
Well, to be honest, I feel like all of the tracks are close to my heart. Like I feel like
Yeah.
there's not one track where ngashuguthi mhlambe kanjani. All of them have a meaning, you know. So that's pretty much.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I have a favorite one, but if I could say, Guti, there's one that like really touches me, is probably Breaking Chains, produced by Sims Beats. He's also a Richards Bay boy, you know, and he's really dope at what he does. I worked with a lot of dope producers.
Amazing.
Send a shout out to
Amazing.
Karma Sutra, and Forrest. And I produced some of the tracks myself. So it's Sonje.
Ooh.
I worked with a lot of people,
Hey
so
guys.
that track actually just explains that I'm gonna break these chains and I'm gonna break out from every emotion or whatever, because I only have myself to prove. I don't need to prove anyone.
Yeah.
So it's the message through that song kind of I relate to it at this time right now. Because maybe I might like another track at a different time. Like, okay, that's what I was going through. But right now, all the things that I sang about in the tracks, because there are like these tracks were made like 2017, 2016, and they only come.
What? And only now
It's a
in
whole lot of emotion.
2020.
It's a
Oh,
whole lot of emotions. Like
amazing.
that's it's so hard to release something that you're feeling at the moment, because you're just like, hey, if I release this now, so the music that I'll
Mm,
probably make now will be so different from emotions. So yeah.
okay. I want to say I want to hear it, but you know what? I don't want to. I'm not saying I don't want to hear it. I want to hear it, but I want to hear the entire album at once. So I'm gonna wait for the 29. Actually, I did say we were gonna play a song, but right now I just want to hear everything at once. I don't want to hear one. And I'm like, yo, now I have to wait for the 21 for that one track that I
Okay.
heard the other day. Now I want to
All
hear the whole
right.
thing. So what took you so long, Lou? What happened? There was like a huge pause. Like, dude, like I've been pausing, but you've been sleeping. You were bare. You left, and like you never came back. And we all thought, okay, so he done. He done.
I,
He done.
I,
Okay, he done.
I
What
was
happened?
I was happy. I was in love. I was in love.
Ah,
Yeah.
ah.
Like love can do things to you, okay? Don't laugh at me.
Tell
Don't
me
laugh at me.
about it.
Like, when
Oh my
when you're in
goodness.
love, you can neglect a lot. Like you can neglect a lot, because as a man, when you fall in love, if you're a real G, when you fall in love,
Yeah,
you kind of make everything about that person. You
let
like,
go of everything.
whatever I loved is not important. Like my music wasn't like
Yeah,
the aim. My aim was to just, make sure that, but so like it was kind of
I
like
know.
releasing now. It was always like, yeah, I need to make some music. My friends will be like ufakazi when they say Guti, M.L.U's not releasing anything. Why? They always scolding me. Yabona njengamanje nje, they probably even thinking M.L.U's not gonna drop on the 29th. Like I understand where they're coming from because they've been telling me. But me now, gag, I've been sleeping because I've been doing my own things. So now I'm in a place where I'm just like, you know what? Screw everyone. Screw everything. I ain't gonna live for no one. It's my
My
turn
turn.
now. So that's why I'm just like, let me just do this.
Yeah. Okay. Now everyone's telling me not to laugh at you. The reason why I'm laughing at you is because I know.
Oh yeah.
I know.
uh,
Okay, I'm not gonna laugh too much because I've been there. I know what you're
yeah.
talking about, and I'm at that point where I'm trying to gather myself and tell myself it's
Yeah.
okay. You know, my heart is
It's
broken, but it's
okay.
okay. Let's move
Let's
and
try move,
let's
yo. Let's
go.
try move, man. Cause like, sometimes, man, you can't do nothing. If your heart is still like in that place,
It's
don't blame
there, and you
people.
like,
Be in your feelings, bro. Like,
exactly.
sonje, ube straight up with yo, guys, get better, guys. I'm hurt.
I'm heartbroken. I can't go out. I can't. Like,
Let's move, girl. Let's move. Let's move. Let's move.
woo. Okay, so Blue 2020 Blue, I love. Okay, I've loved Blue from the beginning ever since I met you, but Blue from back then in high school and Blue now, I don't wanna tell people. Oh yes, don't. I would love for you to tell people the difference between Blue in high school and
Lou in
Blue
high
today.
school was a very welcoming person. Lou in high school was very friendly. Lou in high school was very loving to everyone. Quick to trust. You know, people's person. Always happy, cool with everybody. Had no enemies whatsoever. In my mind, in my head, because I feel like everyone is beautiful. Everyone is loving. Everyone different characters. I used to be friends with the weirdest people, so to say, in high school.
Yeah.
Sonje,
Oh,
that
walk
was
of
just me.
life.
But Lu now, I calculate a lot. I'm not quick to open up to people. I've changed because of
Yeah.
what I went through in the past, and getting like people kind of, how can I say, being betraying friendship, and just how people can actually turn on you and hurt you when you thought those people were real. So it kind of
Yeah.
affects and makes you grow. It's okay, it mustn't change who you are, you know but you should be
Mm,
aware of what's going on around you, type of thing. So I think that's the difference
accurate.
between old Mlu and recent Mlu. I'm just open, cool.
Okay, so this is a very, I don't know if it's a touchy subject. Don't smile like that. Why are
Because
you
like
smiling?
I was just thinking, well, what you about to say, girl? Don't throw me under the bus now.
So,
Okay, okay, okay. What's up?
I might. So what happened to Master and Ulo bands? What happened? Why did you? I feel like I haven't seen you guys all together. Why you signed? But I haven't seen you guys together for like a long time. You know what? Let me keep quiet before I say
Those are
something.
my those
So
are
yeah,
my
what happened?
homies. Still today we cool. We
Good.
fresh. It's just that I feel like after the nerds thing, when we weren't able to go overseas, it kind of it broke our
What
spirit.
inside?
Like we were just like, man,
No.
it was really hurtful because we were almost there. We almost broke through because like
Yeah.
everybody knew the nerds. We were getting gigs left, right, and center, week in, week out. It was going well, but then I think when we got out of school, bands went to Joburg, Master started working, I started working. It kind of separated us from how close we were because it's so much
Yeah.
easier to be together at school because you see each other every day. You've got time. you know.
It's
But then
good. Yeah.
outside of school, it's a different
Mm,
reality, you know. So I think that's the only thing that kind of drifted us apart. Even though we cool, like if let me say if I meet bands today, everything is just gonna be as if you know it was, yeah,
nothing
you
happened.
know. So
Yeah. Oh my goodness. You guys were
mm,
just the bomb, diggity. I will not lie. Our time in high school was the
we tried,
best. Like no
we
one can
tried.
compare to how we had so much fun in
Hey,
high
girl.
school. Like,
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Like I just loved.
like you know my
Yeah.
favorite part? John Ross always hosting
Aish.
a talent show. I
Aish.
was like,
Yeah. Yeah. Shout outs to PG the Awesome and Sean Kate, you know.
you always do. Wait,
Oh,
do you still remember the cooler on
girl, you remember
center?
those days? Goddamn. Yo. Uphuma kude abo wena uphuma kude. Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Ooh, good. Oh my God. Kula auntie.
those are the best
Ama-2000
times.
awazi. Hey, khula athi kushisa kunjalo phakathi akho aircon. Black folk ikhwapha khona la. Kodwa mfethu, bro,
Yeah, it was
wawuthi
the
uma ungena but
backpacks
you
and
can feel
like,
the weight of ikhwapha. Uzwe nje ukuthi bo. But my performance
okay, like I'm in the cooler on center.
the
Let's go.
the performances there were lit though.
Yo,
It was lit. It was lit.
amazing
Yeah.
talent. The talent.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. The cooler on center, I had to keep going. Someone
Bruh,
just has to bring it back up. Like, it's just
like
crazy.
it.
Like, Bay sleeping on.
Yeah, for
Like,
real, for
oh,
real. No lie.
dude. Woo. Anyway, okay, moving on. So it's 2020. You have a track with Swazi. Firstly, that is something different for us. I personally did not know you and Swazi were actually doing something, and you guys are on what? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Pocket? What? I don't want to swear on live. How do you pronounce that group? It's
No. It's Fat
PHATP.
Funk. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's
Fat Fun
yeah,
PP.
Fat
There you
Funk.
go.
It's no, it's just something. It's something I want. It's
Come on,
something I
Fat Fun.
wanted to do, but like, uh, I feel like it didn't go where I wanted to go. Maybe in future I'll kind of.
No, it won't go away. Okay, where do you want
Well,
it to go? Tell us, where do you want
okay,
to be
one day
positioned in
if
the
I
direction
have
you
the
want?
resources and I'm able to do something, I want to open like a Fat Funk Studios that involves everything: music,
Mm-hmm.
dance, art, because I love art, drawing as well. I've always been an artistic
Yeah,
person.
you good.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to be studios. Why? Because I wanted to share everything that says art. You know, I don't want it just to make it one sided. Like people usually say, no, I want a label, a record label, and whatnot. No, I want it to just be like a powerhouse of just art. Yeah, yeah.
Odds. Okay, so you're trying to say right now, it looks like we're about to start something. Right now, you're trying to say that you want it to be a place where we all go to find art. If I'm a drawer, I want to go there and ask you to
Correct.
hang my art
Yeah,
type of thing. Uh, make beats,
anything.
record. You just want it to
Yeah,
be a
playhouse for
playhouse for
everybody. Yeah,
everyone, right? So I hear you. By the grace of God, we will get a whole lot of money and we
girl.
will make that happen. Whoever's
Yeah,
listening right now, if you got the funds and you would like
yeah,
to fund, someone
yeah.
open a GoFundMe, okay? Because I like that sound. I'm with it.
Yes,
I
just hit us up.
Pakashi, Bitten.
Hit us up. We out here.
All right, so you and Swati are together
Yeah, it was
doing
actually
that.
it. You know,
Is it
it was actually not planned. It was just like, yo, bro, I want to work. Yeah, let's work. Let's do something. You know, at the moment, at that time, I wasn't doing anything. You know, I wasn't even thinking about the Emotions album. You know, so we were just like, let's just do it,
yeah.
and we did it in like, I think it was like a month type of thing, where we just recorded, and we got it done. Yeah, so
All right.
I basically it's just on just releasing it and just getting a perfect date and stuff. Because now it like we were talking with him just the other day, Guti, ish, how's this gonna work? You know, with me releasing Emotions and you know, so I don't know. I don't know
And
if it's
then
gonna like cause inking with us dropping it now, or because it's there, it's done. So
yeah, I can see well, I follow y'all, so I can see. But anyway, but no, guys, when I come back to Bay, I'm serious. Let's sit down and talk about this
okay.
for real, because that sounds like an awesome idea. I had the same chat. You know when you're drunk and you have such beautiful chats and you forget who you with. So I don't know who I had it with, but I
Uh,
had a chat. I remember.
there's a story I want to talk to you about,
Okay.
but we'll probably talk about it like must be me now pay. Hey, it's just too much. Hey, hey,
No, it's okay. I
hey,
don't hide
nah,
anything. We'll talk
nah,
about it after your question.
no,
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 I don't
it
hide.
involves it
I can
involves
say them
me, so
like
I
that.
can't. Whether you fine, you okay, not me. Hey, 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 you talking
No, now
about
I want to
alcohol
know.
right now? And please
What
let's not.
let me not talk about the last time I was that addicted on alcohol. I was, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Anyway, so, would you say
Me,
you're happy right now?
um,
For you? Yeah.
no, I'm being honest. No,
Okay.
why?
Why?
I'm stressed because of the album, and right now I'm not in a happy place in my life. Like I want to be somewhere, like so badly, but I still have challenges
Okay.
to go through. I still need to work hard. I've been letting myself down a lot. So I need to just get out of that bad
Mm,
space. And basically, I feel like the first step to getting out of this place is by releasing this album. Yeah.
all right. So no, we'll be praying for you, my guy. Don't
I just
worry.
need
It
Richard's
takes
Bay to
time.
support me. I need
We've all.
Richard's Bay to be like, yo, that's my boy.
Do you see how evil Richard's Bay
Boy,
people are?
like, you just
Like,
try to get people on board, and people are just like, we'll be damned until we see somebody.
no, they're not even like not even. They'll be like, "Yeah, Blue, go get it, go get it." And then the other time, and
Hey
you're just
man,
like,
like I mean, we're all people here, in Richards Bay, and Futsi, like, the nice thing about Richards Bay
yeah,
is it's so small, so we all know each other. But I don't know what's this
yeah,
competition thing. Like, why singakwazi ukujabulela abantu? Like, honestly and generally, if you're gonna
hey,
do something, I will support that. I'll be like, yo, put you on. So like you
I'll
try
put
you
you
try and
on.
get that same response, and people are just like, and I bet you if something good happens in your life and you on the come up, that's my
The
boy,
first one,
that's
I was
my
always there
girl.
for you.
Oh my
That's
god,
all three
Luanza
fast, all
101,
three
we in
fast.
this bitch. What? Okay, I'm sorry for swearing. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so
It's okay,
sorry.
but
Oh my
it's
god, I'm so
true.
sorry. But anyway, like Nji, like that's what I mean. But
Yeah,
we just need everybody on
facts,
board. Everyone must
facts.
just chill and be like, yo, even if it's a share, even if you don't listen, just share. You know, I'm not
You
asking
know
for
what we must
much.
do? Host a huge. Exactly, we should host a huge bonfire.
Yeah.
Everyone who was growing up with us, high school, everything, everyone, the hottest girls, everyone, we're all there,
You first on
and
the
we're
list,
like,
right?
listen, kumbaya. Together, we are strong. Let us do this
Yeah, one time.
together.
Uh,
Please. Like, it's yeah, it is. Okay,
yo,
last
so,
question. If you could go back
uh
in
huh.
time and talk to the younger self, what would you
My
tell
younger
your younger
self,
self right now?
um, the world is cold. It's a very, very cold place. Um,
Mm.
just stay strong and pick yourself up, and just don't get don't get into relationships before you just old and grown up in your head. Yo, I can tell of it. Like, I don't know. Listen, what's the answer? The funny thing is, I've always had that quest. Like, ever since I was a young boy, you know, I've always had that thing in my head, Guti. I'll grow up. Come back. Stop laughing at me. Oh, come back. I've always had this thing in my head, Guti. As in, I want to get into a relationship with somebody I love, and I want to get married. I want to get married and just spend the rest of my life with. Like, I don't know, Guti Chape. I grew up in a family where that is what I saw, and that's what I wanted to do. So that's
Yeah.
what I really wish for myself one day. So like Martin, I did it the wrong way because I was woke about it. Like I was just always on point about like being mature and knowing what a relationship needs and this and that I always used to preach that.
Yeah.
But then I was too young. Like
Yeah.
I couldn't actually offer lezo zinto lezo. Like for example, I mean, you're a nigga, you growing up, you're gonna get into a relationship, and you think you're gonna make it work, but you can't take care of yourself. You still love living under your parents' roof. Like, what are you gonna offer her?
Yeah.
And
Powerful.
Futsike, you might get into a situation where you are in a relationship with somebody who doesn't offer you anything, but you think Uguti, I'm gonna make it work. So, nah. Yeah. So we
Yeah,
should
no,
grow up.
you know,
Yeah. So
uh,
yeah, that's what I'll tell the little me. Don't date. Don't date, nigga.
don't do it. Don't do that.
Okay.
You know, that's not funny. I'm glad that actually happened to you. I am glad. Do not regret that. Like, don't regret that. Be grateful that that happened to you. Be grateful. That whole
Yeah.
breakup situation, be grateful. I'm so happy that it happened, but at the same time, I'm sad, but I'm happy because look at you now. You are a different person. You are, personally, I feel like you're more mature than you were before. You see life the way it's supposed to look, not
Yeah. I was
in my time. I'm so happy.
No, I got the
We all
foot at the
need that
same
in our
time. It's
lives.
just a matter of just growing up. Sometimes you just gotta let things be. Like you can't tell yourself what you're not gonna fall for so and so. You're not gonna. So Naminje, I admit, Guti, hey man, it's life. Everybody has to go through it.
It is what it is. It
We
is
live and
what
we
it
grow.
is. Like, hey man. Hey. But anyway, so yeah, those are all the questions I have for you today. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the
Yeah.
people? Like mention, and there are questions. I haven't opened them yet. I'll open them. So mention anything you'd like
Me.
to say.
Uh, Anything I'd like to say. Well, basically, what I'd love to say is that, like, please, guys, like just listen to give me a chance, listen to my album that's coming, and I'll really appreciate your support, even if it's just a simple share, and just showing love, because like that's all I'm doing this for. I'm just doing it
Yeah,
because I love doing it, and I just want to share it with you guys. I'm your boy from Richards Bay, and like we support these guys who are outside of our, like 035. It's fine. Yeah, Vela, they're dope artists. We love them. But then let's pay attention to us in the 035 as well, just to put each other up there so that we can
yeah,
be in that, you know, with the top dogs. So let's support each other.
exactly.
So, I mean, that's all I need to say. Like,
Yeah, on top, beautiful actually. On top of that, because if you make it, I know for a fact it's not like you're gonna be up there alone. You're gonna pull us up.
like
We all
I'm
gonna
coming,
pull
I'm
each
coming
other
with the
up.
whole
So there's
squad.
no
Like,
way,
you know,
dude. Like I'll be pulling. Yo, I don't know who. Everyone kill
yeah,
yourself. Let's go. I don't
let's
know,
get
but
it.
let's go
Yeah.
going.
So,
All right. So you wanna play a track or something, or
okay,
you
I'll
wanna?
give I'll give you a sneak peek of basically what I wanna release soon. Hopefully, sometime this week, I can give somebody. Uh, let's see. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. Let's see what I got. We're just loading here. We're loading. We're
Yeah.
pending. Pending. We're loading.
Give
We're loading, girl.
right. Yeah.
We're loading. Okay. Let's see. Let's.
You should actually do MTV.
No. Everybody said that. Yo, this is one track.
You should.
It's
Remember what my mom said?
it's called "I'll Prove Them Wrong." Can you hear it?
I can.
I just wanna
I'm gonna
prove
do
you
it.
wrong. When I lost my shit, I was alone. I know my mama told me what to do. Now all the strangers tell the truth. I'll never lose. Give it up for you. Tell me I'm a kid. Couple bottles up for you.
Come on. Come
Baby,
in.
I'ma show you what I really wanna do. Get into my life and you will know about the truth. Look at me like all the something wrong. Like choose to be alone. Now cause I got nothing,
Thank
they
you.
expect me to be strong. Breaking down some actions, find my feelings in my songs. Drowning on this honey, lose my breath and make so I float. Me around, better
Hey.
back it up, I'll pick you up tonight. Falling for you, never thought I'd say goodbye. I've been grinding hard to only live a night. I ain't no fool, girl, you know it too. Popping all these battles, I get it up for you. What about my ride? Said you
Hey.
didn't lie. I don't have it with me, but still I give you a ride. Better prove it wrong. And I see the boy do it, it's incredible. I'll prove it wrong. Alright. Getting up
No.
on levels of inside, swear that I was wrong. Yeah, that's
I
yeah,
love
that's
my guy.
something.
Well done.
Hey yo,
Quality.
yeah.
Quality.
Hopefully they
Well
love it.
done.
Hopefully they love it. Like I'm excited. I want them to hear everything. Like yeah. So let's get it.
Yeah, I'm also excited. Everyone's saying you should drop
I
it
should
this
drop it
week.
this week. You.
Seriously, you drop it this
Oh,
week
I'm
actually.
okay. I'm a drop
So
singles like for sure, for sure. Like this week, I'm just I'm just gonna drop. Yeah.
man, I want to hear emotions, yo. Like, sound deep. If it's from 2017,
Hey
oh,
girl. Yeah,
imagine.
but obviously like I took that stuff and actually made it better with the knowledge I have now. So I took some tracks and I redid
Yeah,
them, but it's actually
yeah.
2017, 2016 stuff. Like it's that far back. And obviously there's some that I did this year, but
All
like
right.
that's why I think there's like kind of so many tracks. Yeah, because that's the
Maybe how many tracks are there in
I
the
thought it was
record?
gonna be like a surprise, but let me just say there's more than 20.
Yo!
Yeah, it's a whole lot of emotions, yo. It's a whole lot of emotions. So yeah.
Whoa, maybe there's like six, seven.
No,
Nigga,
why?
what?
Why? Like I've been holding back for so long. That's why I just thought, hey, let me just take everything out. Just let them hear everything. They want the music.
Like, cause I thought like it was an album made this year for this year. So maybe I was like, okay, maybe
Mm,
there's six, seven. So when you were explaining, saying 2017, I'm
yeah.
like,
Well,
wait, Kanti,
I feel like
got you, got.
something that's actually dope is something that is like things that you take time in and you perfect,
Yeah.
they become more meaningful at the end.
Mm.
Like if I make something within 6 months, it doesn't make sense for it to actually be really, it might be dope, but it won't be lasting. It won't last for a long time. So that's how I feel as an artist. I feel like
Yeah.
one day if I'm given the platform and I'm that guy, I wanna when it comes to
Mm.
albums, I think I'm gonna release like there's gonna be a gap. Like there's gonna be a gap. I'd rather just release tracks and singles, do the whole AKA thing if that has to be. That's AKA took him so long to release an album. But take my time with it, so that Nami, I feel like okay, what I'm bringing to the people is real honest with me, and I can actually share that with them. So that's pretty much what I want to do, you know.
All right. So to our viewers, if you have any questions for M.L.U, you can put them down in the comments. Just comment or this. I'm still trying to figure out this thing of the Instagram
Okay.
music. I don't know how
It's
this
getting
thing
dark in
works.
this
Okay.
car.
So if you have questions, please ask them. But yeah, oh, what? Yeah. Anyway, no. Okay, sorry,
Oh,
sorry,
what's
battery. But anyway,
Nah, girls, it's all good. We all suffer. We all suffer, not
Oh
you.
my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. So, but I'm so happy. Thank you so much for agreeing to all of
No,
this.
thank you,
If there's anything else you would like to mention, no man, you're
thank you.
welcome. Don't thank
You're such a
me.
sweetheart. Like girl. Let's just take this time to appreciate you and your love for the people at OP5. Like, girl, you're such a vibe. Like, I mean it. Like, honestly, like ever since I met you, you've always been just the realest. Like, you haven't like changed. You haven't
Hey,
changed. You know, every time we meet up, it's always just a vibe. So, like, really, thank you.
it's
And
always
thank
like,
you for actually just noticing and actually bringing me here. I feel so honored and I'm so humbled. Thank you so much. You're the best.
don't make me
No,
cry.
I have
Don't
to.
do
So
that.
I'm
I'm a
sorry. I
very
have to.
you won't you won't you will not make me cry. Anyway, so my friend here Tate is asking what musical instrument can you play? Actually, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, what
Oh,
musical
me.
instrument?
um, I can play with my computer. Like I fiddle around and different sounds. No. Listen. Okay. Listen. I'm
So maybe I
this year I want to buy a guitar and I want to learn how to play. So yeah, I haven't.
Ooh, I thought you didn't know how to
No,
play the
only my
guitar.
friend Master SA, the musician who is dope. He's phenomenal in what he does. So he can play guitar.
Where is he?
No,
Please tell him to
I'll
hit
I'll
me
let
up.
him know. Trust and believe. Trust and believe that.
Thank
Yeah, he
you.
plays guitar, not me. Yeah. So, but I am gonna learn
Oh.
hopefully. Because I feel like it's really dope to sing when a guitar is playing.
And
Yeah.
yeah, you'll get the girls. That's all the way.
Yeah, it's all about the girls. It's like,
I mean,
I mean, would I be a dude if I didn't like girls?
yeah, I mean, dude.